Following December 25th, this past year, where we had a flight from Schiphol to Detroit, where an individual sought to detonate a device in his underwear, Secretary Napolitano sent me and our Deputy Secretary to countries around and regions around the world, including here, where we sought to begin a discussion of how to improve aviation security internationally. One of the lessons from the attempted bombing on the 25th is that if you have access to one airport, you have access to the entire international system. And we have a shared responsibility and a common interest in ensuring the safety and security of passengers in the international aviation system. One of the principal tools we have for helping to identify those who may need to take a secondary look is information sharing. I may not know somebody who we're concerned about, but you may know. And so if you are in another country, your exchange of information with me would be helpful. And secondly, if we have advanced information like passenger name records, that can help us look in advance whether somebody needs to have a second look or should not be permitted to fly. There's been much discussion here in Europe on information sharing, starting with in February and the end of last year on exchange of information having to do with financial records. The European Parliament recently also put forth a resolution on passenger name records and seeking to look at a more generic framework for third parties. And just last week, the Commission sought for a mandate on a framework for data protection. So all of these things are important tools. It's important that we have the tools for security, and it's important that we have the means for protecting civil liberties, rights, and privacy of our citizens. And because of this activity going on in Europe, the other purpose of my discussions here was to learn from those in Parliament, in the Commission, and in member states what their thinking is in terms of all of these important tools and important considerations. And so last year we concluded principles, high-level principles for a framework agreement. That took 2 years to get to, 2.5 years. That was step one, I guess. Step two is the actual agreement, and so we are looking forward to moving as quickly as we can on this, recognizing that there are many issues that will come into play, and that I suppose sobered by the 2.5 years it took to get to principles. So we are looking forward to discussing this.